What is going on, y'all? Back with another episode of Mr. Eats, and today we are doing a Crunch Wrap Supreme. I thought this one would be pretty easy to tackle. Also, coming back from my half marathon, didn't get to I just recovered last week pretty much. I didn't really feel like doing anything. Or preparing for my half marathon last week. I didn't really feel like cooking anything, just wanted to focus and lock in on that. But now we have officially locked in a half marathon and felt pretty good. Finished in 2:03 at a 9:25 pace. So felt like I put in a very consistent effort for myself, and it didn't feel like I was overexerting at any point. Felt really good to get it done at a good pace, and I also feel like I finished at a good rank as well for my first half. So feeling good going into the Chicago Marathon. Definitely feel like 3:30 is attainable for those of you who have been keeping up with my running journey as well on TikTok, so go check me out over there, and donate as well to my charity and support my cause, the charity's cause, to help children get access to clean water. But yeah, guys, wanted to make a Crunch Wrap Supreme this week, something easy. I feel like most of my cooking is going to be over the stove, and then we'll come back over here for the assembly portion. I did get some Taco Bell seasoning because I felt like that would be, make it more Taco Bell-ish. And then I also got some Taco Bell queso, mild. And then obviously, of course, we're gonna add our own spices, kick it up a notch and see what it's tasting like. But let's get to cooking. All right, y'all, one thing I do have to do is shred an onion. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Yes, 4 yellow green onion. Okay. That's about a 4th cup. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. All right, y'all. So now we're gonna go ahead and start heating up or browning our beef. High. Got some canola oil. In here. Alright, I'm gonna add this beef. Trying to get it out of the package and the easiest way possible. God damn. Add the onion too. So. Maybe that's all brown. Salt. Got my pepper. Okay, so now that this is browned, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. That's what it says to do. That's the next step. Okay. Paprika. chili powder. Cumin. And then also garlic powder. And then I'm also going to add the Taco Bell seasoning from the taco kit. And we're gonna mix that up. Alright, now it says set this aside in a bowl. Yeah, that's good. Alright, starting to get my spicy sour cream mixture together. It says 2/3 cups. Sour cream. 1. Just see how this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 5. Add some more. Cayenne. Fuck it. We're just gonna pour that in there and mix it up a little bit more. Because I don't think that's enough chipotle. Try it now. Much better, but I still don't. Where's the heat? Not getting any heat. More cayenne. And alright, that should be good. Alright, I'm starting to taste the heat. There it goes. Alright. Alright, we're back. I heated up my tortilla and now we're about to start the assembly. It says to do a 1/2 cup of the filling. Let me go back over here. Hold on. Where we at? Prepare on the large flat surface. Set out the flour you need pliable, so you need to warm them directly. Okay. So 1/2 cup of filling. Right there, boom. flattening it into an even 4-inch circle. So we want to flatten that out to a little circle, a little 4-inch circle. I don't even know how 4 inches, how big that is, like in a circle. But okay, half cup of filling, and then just a bit smaller than the width of your tostada. Okay, let's see how big the tostada is. Okay, so yeah, fair size right there. Got our tostada. Spread 3 tablespoons of the queso. So now we're going over the queso. We're gonna heat this up. Ooh, that looks processed as shit. We'll do 1 because I know this is gonna melt anyway, so we'll spread that out. Yeah, because this isn't the most effective way, I know. We'll do a nice little dollop though, on top of that. Boom. Okay, spread the filling, top the mixture with the tostada. Okay, now we're going tostada on it. Going tostada. And spread that. Top the mixture, pressing lightly, make sure the meat mixture is evenly distributed, evenly spread 2 scant tablespoons. Now we're going to now we're moving to the mayo. On top of that, we need 2 tablespoons, scant. It said scant. Okay, put that in there. Okay, spicy sour cream with the heaping. It says heaping. 1/4 of a cup of shredded lettuce. Why are we doing? Are we doing a 1/4 of a cup? A 1/4 of a cup isn't even that much. A heaping. That's heaping. Yeah. That's heaping right there. And then you do some pico on that. Some drained pico. Do a nice dollop of the pico on top. Yes, very nice. Okay. Folding 1 over border to border. Okay, I did get some cheese because I feel like if it's not big enough, the cheese, when I fold it, you know, down in the pan, which I need to start heating up, it'll, you know, it'll seal those edges if this doesn't wrap all the way around, you know. You get it, you get it, you get it. Pico. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna top this off with some spicy Mexican blend cheese. And then we're gonna fold that over on top of itself like so. Ooh, give me them nice folds, yes. Treat me well. Treat me well. Crunch Wrap Supreme. Oh my God, that is a beautiful fold. We need to get this into the pan immediately. Okay. Wow, that was easier than I thought, I'm not gonna lie. And I thought we didn't have enough. Okay. Do some cheese on that. We'll keep that all nice and wrapped up. I'm gonna try to strategically keep this like so. I'm gonna move y'all over to the pan. Like, yeah. 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 And while that's doing that thing over there, we go seam side down in a cold pan. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Honestly, really easy. That was super simple. Literally just made the filling and now boom, we're already placing in a pan. Crunchwrap Supreme. Let's go. Let's go. I put it in a cold pan because definitely makes it easier for that cheese to melt. And then it'll fry. Then when we flip it, it'll look beautiful. Yeah, it's starting to bubble at that bottom part. I think I'm gonna go ahead and assemble the second one while this one cooks, and then we'll come back to flip this one, so. Okay, I'm sure it's time to flip this, so we're gonna go ahead and get under it. Ooh, yeah, fire. Crunchwrap Supreme.
Nice.
Looking so clean. In a Crunchwrap Supreme. Oh, you're looking so supreme. For the final taste test. Not gonna lie, off simple, ease of cooking this, it was super simple. Like all I had to do was prepare the filling and we were good to go. So, super simple. Literally just need most of the toppings more than anything. Obviously if I was cooking the pico de gallo from scratch, then that would take more time, but super simple and straightforward and easy to make. So let's go ahead and say my grace and get into this. All right, Crunchwrap Supreme. Great crust on both sides. Let's check it out. Oh yeah. That is fire. I don't know if y'all can see that cross section. Ooey and gooey. Yeah, compact and easy. Alright. Crispy. Got round beef was super juicy. Got cheese is coming through. Well, Taco Bell, that ass. For real. Easy. Easy. Alright, y'all. But you gotta try this one out. Super easy to make for sure. I give that an easy 8.3 on my ranking list. Just super flavorful and you really don't have to do too much. And that beef, high of 5. I will say it's not as spicy as I would like it to be, so next time I'm definitely gonna increase the spice, flavor it a little bit better, but definitely the taco seasoning, like you're getting the gist of the taco seasoning for sure. But super good, 8.3 in my book. Thank you guys for tuning back in to another episode of Mr. Eats, and tune back in next week for sure.